So yeah, I'm back to absolutely no one's demand. And we're gonna be playing World of Horror because I just wanted to have a short, chill stream today. Just have a bit of fun. And yeah, I just hope that the stream is set up for this. We'll see. Okay. I'm gonna have to move that, I think. But we should be good otherwise. Okay. Sure, let's go with this. We're gonna do another quick playthrough. And yeah, this is an unmodded game, so there's nothing special or interesting, I guess. It's just the base game. And let's see what mysteries we get this time. Okay, so this is the supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria. A perfect black marble statue has been recently rediscovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of Triple O for its long-awaited premiere. Both you and enemies will be dealing extra damage. Lovely. Oh. Okay, so it seems that I am a strength build this time around. So we're gonna have to spec into that. I start off with a camera. That's very good. Let's equip that. Let's see, no allies. No spells. Okay. I mean, honestly, the fact that we start off with a camera is pretty damn good. Okay, there's nothing in the mailbox. Got an empty bottle now. Watch TV. TV host is getting a big octopus, at least that's what she claims, but there are way too many tentacles. Okay. So, there's gonna be something with tentacles, I guess. This, fill the empty bottle with water. And I think we're just gonna go for the EXP. There we go. Is there anything here? I think there should be cash, right? Yep, there is certainly some cash. Do we want to go looking like a Chad? Sure, let's go with Chad this time. Pete Hole. It's just a creep in the corridor. Okay. I guess we're just gonna start now. 5 mysteries. We have the botanist, beckoning bulletin, evolving eels. Apparently I already have 2 endings there. Fear festival. And school scissors. Let's go with something completely new. I'm gonna go with the beckoning bulletin this time. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anyone can connect to a bulletin system or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages on that bulletin and even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? And that's the premise. This is gonna be interesting. Can't believe 4chan is the cause of suicides. Actually, I can't believe that. Okay, so let's see. Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work. So I can either go straight to the school, or I can investigate the forest suicides. What even is BBS? Hi there, Karochi. I don't know. We're gonna be finding out today what BBS is. I think we're gonna go into the forest twice to get the side quest done, and then we're gonna go back to the main quest. Okay, just gonna press that so that it stops blinking. Okay, there we go. You discover an old campsite. Hi there, Key. We discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. Tent has been knocked down, and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Ooh, that's definitely a mystery. We can search the tent, investigate the ground for clues, or ignore the tent. I mean, with the knowledge and perception that we have, I think searching or investigating would be a good choice for us. What do you think we should do? Investigate or search? Let's see. Does it have anything else about my status? No. Investigating sounds smarter? Okay, let's go investigate the ground for some clues. Nice, it's a success. Footprints and tracks suggest a fight. The owner of the tent must have been dragged by 2 unknown attackers into the woods. Damn. Okay. I guess we're gonna investigate again. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? I didn't turn on the option for the screen chat to fade away. I suppose I could edit that, but I kind of like having the chat on the screen. It kind of reminds me that I'm supposed to be reading it. Okay. So we can either try to decipher the signs, or because we have a camera, we can take a picture to analyze it later. I think because we have the camera, and this option, I'm guessing, wouldn't be available to us usually, I'm gonna go with this one. You take a photo of the carvings to compare them to various sources at home, and we're gonna resolve this event. After searching in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. Forest note. I want to write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Share death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. Well, the claw there and the tentacle here certainly isn't imposing at all. Okay, let's inspect. Nothing. I'll put that in the storage. Should I keep this on me? I don't know if I should be keeping this on me. Then again, I guess I could always just store it whenever I need to. And on mobile, I think it takes less space than having Twitch chat take a third of my screen. I guess it's also useful for mobile because unlike the web browser version of Twitch, you can't have Twitch chat open with the screen itself. Anyway, we can investigate the school, or I actually don't know if I should be going into the library first or just investigating the school straight up. I guess it wouldn't hurt to go into the library. Let's get one of each. Okay. You feel the gaze of a librarian. Many of the books you can find here were donated after the accident at the university building. We're going to study some old tomes. Interpreting the old, incomplete translations is a tedious task. Finally, you find the fragment you were looking for. Return the book and go back. We're going to make some notes. Reading famous source of doom. I mean, have you ever heard of the Necronomicon? Okay. You decide to make some make some notes about subjects that could be relevant in this case. Hopefully all your work won't go to waste. We're gonna return the books and exit the library. Oh. My spell is Book of Gore. Let's see. Oh! It's a healing spell. We get an injury, but then we gain health and reason. That is actually really, really useful. Nice. Okay, so we have that. We are going to investigate the school now. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model, its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. Great. While the school library's computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet her at her home in the city. Okay, we're gonna investigate downtown then. Then again, I don't think I have a weapon. Yeah, I don't have a weapon. So, should I? Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a weapon if I can. Hello, doggo. Okay, we already have a camera. Trinket deals 8 damage to ghost type enemies. Compass. Steak knife. Energy drink. Random discounted item. We have 5 funds. I think... Oof, I could buy a steak knife and a discount item. No, I'm just gonna get just a steak knife, I think. Yeah. Okay, we're going to equip this, and we are ready to rob a nerd for their Wi-Fi, indeed. Okay. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you got a feeling that something is wrong. Where's all the people? Okay. Now we have to make choices. Do we take a ride or do we walk? I'm guessing you get doom from deciding to walk, but if we take a ride, we might get into a combat situation. To be fair, if this was in a really busy city like Tokyo, it would be pretty damn scary to have public transport be completely devoid of people. Should we take a ride? I mean, we're in fairly good shape, and this is just the first mystery, so... Fighting is fun. I guess I'll take a ride. Failure. Something is clearly wrong. There are no lights inside the metro car, and all you can see are countless handprints pressed into the windows. -2 reason. Oh, that's kind of anticlimactic. There wasn't a combat sequence. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment stairs. Teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. Goddamn, our computer is heavy. Okay, it was full of ghost hands, but it still took you to your destination. Yes, it did. It took us to our destination, and it was full of ghost hands. We don't question this stuff. You could get used to that. I mean, if it takes you to your destination quickly, I guess we can cohabit with ghosts. The museum started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibition, unaware of the danger. The opening night may prove to be the last night for us all. Ithotu is coming, and now you know the date. 3% Doom, 10 with 10 EXP. Honestly, it would be pretty amazing to take a train with no one else in there. Just all that space for yourself. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish up setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything's functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Damn. I get why it was -2 reason. Your guy's crazy for being upset about it. You're not wrong. This dude, he needs some help. Ooh, we're investigating the fire escape. Mr. Triple O, your neighbor, is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his new story. Share your experience, let him come up with his own stuff, or what's that picture? Oh, we did take a photo earlier, didn't we? We could definitely show him this. I think sharing experience minuses, or I should say removes, our EXP. Oh. Oh. Something truly evil has you in its grasp. Oh no. I don't like the look of the status thing up here. Hey, I mean, I'm apparently being haunted by a ghost girlfriend now, so... Did I really lose? Just get the artist to erase it. For real. Hoping to find a lead, you head off to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos, the staff look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you could trust anymore. The look of those eyes. It really is haunting me now. Okay, what curses do I have? Cursed signs. Casting spells raises doom. Okay. Interesting. You overhear two nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. This is a really long mystery. Seeing the two chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the last week. We had this event before happen on stream. I think that time we did research occult notes. I think this time I want to do either calling the police or doing nothing. I see that as a complete win. Oh, in relation to the ghost girlfriend, huh? For real. Having a ghost girlfriend would be amazing. Okay. Logically speaking, getting the police involved in this gruesome altar. Call the police, maybe they can prepare your food. Nice. It's a success. The nearest Koban, you tell the officer about the gruesome discovery. The old policeman is grateful and gives you a small reward before disappearing inside to make a call. We got 2 funds. Nice. As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiokawa students leapt in front of a train hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching the village streets. Koban mentioned cultured. Oh dear. You stand in the middle of a field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world that's just an illusion. Question your sanity or enter the portal. Entering the portal, I think, definitely leads to a combat situation. But I don't know if we're equipped enough to do that. I mean, all I have is like this bottle of water. Skip directly to stage 50 boss. Do you think I'm equipped for that? I have a steak knife. That's apparently all that I have. I don't even have any allies. That's so sad. You could waterboard him. Okay. I think just because this is a quick play and there are not really many stakes involved, I'm just going to enter the portal. We can always just start a new game if I die immediately. Cut a steak a little too big so he chokes. You and the figure get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Did I just straight up die? A parasitic star is looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? Enter the destroyed temple, venture further into the desert, or dig through the sand. We're in the other world right now. I'm kind of partial towards the temple right now. After having read all the Lovecraft books, I think digging through the sand and venturing further into the desert is not the answer. Inside a decaying nave. Oh! We got a katana. You find a keepsake from the ancient world. There's a humanoid skeleton wearing a ruined armor. Its weapon looks strangely familiar. Okay. So this is damage 9. It will be an increase. The speed is slower. Chance to hit is the same. Okay, this blade was folded over a million times. You can only hope the red stains are from steak. I kind of want to be a weeb. Should we be a weeb? Do you want to live out our samurai dreams? Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. It's a rare drop, you gotta flex it. For sure. Okay, I'm kind of underwhelmed that didn't continue. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your efforts to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl, but something has happened to her. Investigate the village. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special made with today's catch. Just where the hell did those fishermen go? Those are just isopods. They're fine. You can eat them. There's nothing wrong about eating that. One bite won't hurt. Don't be a coward. Oh, nice. That was a strength check. Feeling the eyes of the restaurant's guests on your back, you take a small bite of the smelly seafood. It's surprisingly good, but you kindly refuse another serving. +1 stamina. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. Unseasonable floods have closed many of the roads. We have to look for an alternative way. You wasted a lot of time looking for a safe path. +3 doom. That's a lot of doom, actually. That's a little worrying. As you arrive home, you dial the number and put your handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. Time to investigate the computer. On screen, welcome home. Did you like it so far? I can kind of read that. Okaeri nasai. Gen ni yan te. Itadakeshimatta ka? I can read the Chinese. I just can't read it in Japanese. Anyway, did I like it so far? Nope. It's okay. You don't have to be ready yet. Everyone will wait for you. Damn, I don't know what to click. Do I continue? Do I press this blank thing? I guess we continue. Your connection suddenly cuts off. When you attempt to reconnect, you find your number has been blocked from accessing the bulletin. Dejected, you solemnly pack up the computer to give it back. However, when you arrive back at the computer club, you find a note on the door. See you all soon. You soon learn that the club's members leapt in front of the train holding hands. With little other choice, you sell off the computer, the guilt weighing on you all the while. -3 reason, +5 doom, +3 funds. You find the bulletin's number in the phone book, but when you arrive at the address, you find the place empty. The bulletin was moved. Out of desperation, police began confiscating modems and banning students from computer use. Despite this, the suicides only seem to grow faster. They spread even further beyond Shiokawa too. Your guts twist into knots every time you pass by the computer club's door. Ending C. +3 experience, +15 XP, -3 doom, +1 reason and stamina, +1 day. Time to level up. Art knowledge. You have an eye for art and details. We didn't solve it. Yay. +1 luck. A teen with a natural rhythm of life. Throwing items during combat encounters is more effective. Okay, I want to go with either one of these. Art knowledge or outdoorsman. I kind of feel like because of the whole haunted by the art dude, art knowledge might be useful. Did we get to fight anything this time? No, we didn't. We did not fight the first time around. True, mangaka maxing. So, in that case, we're gonna go with art. I don't know what I want to choose for this. Because we could continue going straight into strength. But having more reason would be very useful right now. Because we've lost quite a bit of reason so far. So it's either... But then again, having luck might be useful for some checks. I can't make decisions. Strength, luck, or reason. Maybe luck. I think we're gonna go with luck. Reason? You think reason is better? Okay, yeah. I think we'll go reason then. In this, we can store Old God Stirs. Crimson Moon spotted over Shiokawa keeps everyone on edge. There's Paranoia. Oh. All enemies get additional 20 power. That's great. That's good. That's good to know. We are going to get some extra reason. You know, that reason did not raise our cap. I think that level up was kind of wasted. We should have just gone with luck. Because we started with 17. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. It's been raining since morning. Okay. Watch the TV. We were shocked by what she did. Her voice was always so calm. People. Nothing weird happens. That's actually really weird. Oh, you can't even save. You can't run from something truly evil. No. Ghost girlfriend won't let me save. Also, why'd I let you talk me into it? It's because my will is fragile, and I'm influenced by everyone around me. Okay, so I think the eel one is a very, very short quest. The school scissors one I think is also somewhat short. But I've never done the blood curdling botanist one. So I think it might be fun to do something new. Your neighbor asked you to help. Her husband Shiro-san has gone missing. She is worried it might be connected with the fertilizer that he ordered from Tokyo. Where is he, and why would he need so much fertilizer? You've got the business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you something useful. Time to investigate. A sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain as he's engulfed in flame from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of the supernatural attack. Damn. We're gonna pursue the hooded woman. Oh dear. Okay. Failure. The hooded woman disappears behind a corner, and when you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with the crowd. They failed to stop you today, but you're sure they'll try again and again. Okay, that was a weird event. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month, he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with the address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. Should we investigate the school location twice? Or just go straight into the downtown thing? Dogwater witch assassins can't even aim. They have stormtrooper aim. You cannot blame them. They are what we call cannon fodder. They're only there to advance the plot. I don't think it'll hurt to investigate the school thing. Let's see what we learn. You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Check out the sculpture or check out the masks. Is that gonna ban me? Is that gonna get me banned on Twitch? Should I hide that? I'll hide that. I feel like that makes it look even worse. Anyway. Hello, Jeef? Is that how you pronounce it, Jeef? We certainly are comprehending something. I'm not sure if we're comprehending the horror specifically. But yeah, should we check out the sculpture or check out the masks? I think we're gonna look at the sculpture. Why not? Oh. The head of one sculpture looks so lifelike. You move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it, and it falls off. Oops. Oop. Okay. There we go. Prepare for combat. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom and it's reaching for your head. Headless mannequin. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. Where is it? Support actions. Where's my camera? I dodge, maybe? No, I sure cannot. Then again, I could just go full in on the flash. And then... This game is hard, guys. Yeah, let's just go with this for now. Okay, flash again. And then hit. And then we just go hit and dodge. Save that. No, they keep hitting me. There we go, though. We've defeated the Headless Mannequin at the cost of 6 of each of my stamina and my reason. I don't know if that was worth it. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month, he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with an address somewhere. Help me move this dirt. Okay. So that hasn't progressed the main story. That's good. We can continue investigating the school. Oh. That's an interesting face. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? I'm dressed like a Chad. Should I help her? Should I be Chad-like and help her? Or am I gonna go with that Sigma male grind set and decline? You'll have to help me decide. Am I a simp or am I... Respectfully, don't steal her games. You know what? I think you're right. We're gonna decline. Wow. She blocked that off. She suddenly grabs your hand. Oh, I insist. Great. We've even failed that. The creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect on other mammals? Man. This game is trying to force me to be a simp. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore out his throat. I think I've seen this before. This particular scenario. I think if you steal the gun or check his wounds for clues, you end up being implicated for the murder. So, I think... But that gun might be really good. If I succeed in it... He died of natural causes, for sure. They are extremely natural causes. In fact, you might say they are supernatural causes. Anyway. Yeah, I got a katana. I only traded all of my sanity for it. And I'm definitely not being haunted as a result. Definitely not. Just like people who buy a real katana. We're gonna escape. We're gonna escape before anyone arrives. Nice! We got some reason. Okay, that was definitely a sun, right? That flashed on the screen. Nine is better than some starters. Yeah, but we started off with 17 of each. So having only 9 and 11 out of 17 is not that great. Just above half. While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address, or at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. We're gonna investigate the village. Our master is coming and we can all bask in its glory. +2 doom per hit. Okay. I also just realized that the katana's dexterity based, and our dex is pretty low. That's fine. I missed. Actually, if I just hit it twice, we should be good, right? Fuck. Our doom is at 40 now. Oh dear. It's dark. You don't remember the trees growing so close to each other. Can I click anything? Doesn't seem like it. What -1 modifier to all skill checks. Make sure to hydrate. Oh yeah. Definitely could. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna investigate. I guess we'll start in the center. Tic-tac-toe rules. Start in the center, always. You reach the spot where you and the interviewee agreed to meet, and sure enough, she's waiting for you there. She looks nervous, about more than just being alone with you. You are certain she knows something about what happened in that recent missing persons incident. Act intimidating or act friendly? I mean, I have a katana. I think I'm obligated to act intimidating. Especially since last time around, when we tried to be nice and not help them. Not help the woman. She forced us to help her. There's a logic here. She seems scared, not as scared as she will be. Strength check success. You press her hard for answers, but despite her fear, she doesn't give anything up. But when she rushes to leave, she doesn't notice a peculiar object falling out of her bag. Well, she's not making a good case for her innocence. Pocket knife. Ooh. Use to escape from combat without a doom penalty. It may be useful when something grabs you. Oh, so we just use it. Okay, that's interesting. Alright. We've succeeded that, I guess? The dirt road you've been following suddenly ends. You have to go back. Okay, we're gonna... Okay. It is said a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. Needs a hermit ally. We can tap into his power, or it's too risky. Do you want to risk it for the biscuit? I mean, if we need to, we can always just use a pocket knife to escape anything. So, nothing is ever too risky. I think you're right. Nice. Touching it with your hand, you feel a newfound knowledge forming in your mind. A new spell has been learnt. Grow Teeth. Adds a new combat action, Bite, until the end of this mystery, and it costs 2 stamina to be used. Amazing. I'm glad I don't have phobias, but man, some of these things would really trip someone up and make them terrified. We're gonna go with, this. Summon forth the dog in you. The trees overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy. The dirt road looks promising, but it branches in 2 different directions. Which one is correct? Left or right? We've got to make do with what we got against the old gods. No risk is too high. You guys are right. I'm gonna go left. A wet splash behind you makes you stop. You slowly turn around to see a young girl sluggishly walking in your direction. In her eyeball, there's a swarm of disgusting worms. One of them falls to the ground with a wet splash. Delicious. -3 stamina. I can take 3 hits. Chance to be hit is lowered by 20, which means I have a 60% chance of hitting her right now. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh, then again, we can always just hit her twice, since she only has 17 health. And this does 9 damage. Yeah, that should be enough if it works out. Okay, let's do it. Wow, I missed. Good job. Look, you said no risk was too high. I'm just doing what you guys told me to. I also do have the spell, Book of Gore, so I can heal myself up at getting, at the cost of getting injuries. So if it ever gets too low, I can just do that. We're gonna go this way now. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. And from the mansion, there's a gardening company minivan filled with boxes, and slowly you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives way. You fall down the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement, and in the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. Plants are attacking you. You must protect the injured Shiro-san and lead him to safety. He will continue to lose health with each turn. What's that? Lead the gardener. Protect the gardener. I feel like they wouldn't have given this unless I had to do that to see any hidden dangers in him. But that's your quest reward option? Okay. Is it worth it? Shiro, what? I love that. I think we are just gonna try and lead him out. -3 health. That's fine. I think we can do this one more time and then I have to start protecting him. Okay. We are going to use our spell. Badly bleeding. Okay. That's a great one to get. That's fine. I was hoping for an injury that wasn't that bad. Yeah, he dead. So we're just gonna search him. The top of Shiro-san's head flies off, revealing his brain. Out of it bursts a fruiting body of a fungus. I sure am dead. Huh. This is fine. Leeches. Concussion. I'm alive again at least. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is fine. You cannot run from this encounter. Automatically escape from combat without the doom penalty. Can I use that here? I'm kind of curious. Sports has taught me you actually can have like 20 concussions before it's actually bad. I mean, what's a little bit of brain damage, right? Brain damage doesn't matter. Let's try this. Even with the pocket knife, you won't be able to escape. Okay, that's fine. 30% for all. I could yellow it and hope that I hit with a 50% chance both times. Yeah, just two hits. Prepare that. And can I dodge? No, of course not. Couldn't be that easy. There's a clean way. With one hit. Desperate struggle. How would you do that with one clean hit? That? That's 14 damage though. Like this guarantees a hit. That does 14 damage, but he has 15 health. Does a katana have, like, extra damage on him? Is that why? Consider throwables. Okay. I do have a steak knife that I can use. Plus 5 damage from weeb allergy. Can I throw? Nope, can't throw that. Would an empty bottle actually do damage? Okay. Alright. Thank you for helping me there, Jeef. Okay, there we go. Okay, somehow survived that, thanks to Jeef. But this dude is dead. Rest in piss. The fungus dies, and with it the gardener. He was 1 lead from the ending. Wow! If I'd only had just a little bit more health. The fungus dies, and with it the gardener. With nobody to grow from, you hope that's the end of it. You finally understood something. The plants weren't attacking you, they were protecting you from an unnatural form of life. Weakened, you stumble out of the mansion, hoping to forget. He'd not take there with double lead. Oh. Oh, because the damage is dealt after the thing is done. Okay. That's good to know for the next time. Okay. That's actually really, really good to know. Okay, we have another level up. Fast hands, deduction, folklore. I think folklore studies is probably the most useful there. Maybe having dex up so that I can have better katana hitting capacity might be useful. So folklore studies, sleight of hand, let's go. We're gonna be speccing into a thief build now. Longer every single day. Lighthouse gets 1 additional floor. Pull some cool card tricks on the demon lady. So we can get not only a ghost girlfriend, but demon lady girlfriend. Okay, I think we need the stamina, right? Or actually, can I just drink this and like immediately? Fuck. Damn. I was hoping you could choose that. Gonna get more stamina up. Back home. Can't see anything. Nothing is happening there. The search for a missing person continues in the forest surrounding Shiokawa. If you have any information, contact the police department. We best heal that bleeding soon? Yeah, we certainly do. And we need the leeches done. Like, leeches taken care of as well. Builds character. I think we will go with the evolving eels this time. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did you bring this time? Investigate this mystery. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside of his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will he check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do this myself. Please? We will help you later. We need to heal our injuries. We're gonna deal with that. And we're gonna deal with that. Blood loss, minus 10 stamina. Okay. Too bad we can't discard this. But yeah, we've dealt with that. That's good. We could investigate the seaside location, or we could just go straight into investigating the apartments. Our doom is pretty high right now, though. So if we're going to actually try to complete this run, I think going straight into the main quest is probably for the best. But then again, am I really expecting to survive this? I think I'll just go into the seaside. Fuck it. The military exercise makes you feel safer, but are guns enough to stop the unspeakable horrors lurking out there? Plus more... more doom. Nice. That was worth it. Was that worth it? We'll see. I'm gonna say that it's worth it. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette, half buried in the sand, is calling to you. Feeling your hands shaking, you take a step closer. Take it home. Can I ignore it? Strength check success. Despite your sudden desire, you get hold of yourself. Moving away from it, you quickly forget the whole encounter. That's good. You swear something is watching you from the sea, minus 1 reason. That's fine. As you glance around, you notice more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice some also wear these eerie masks. Da-da-da-da-dum. Okay. I know I've seen this scenario before. I don't remember which one I've picked, is the problem. I think I've picked Are They Hiding? So I'm gonna pick one of these two before, just to see something new. Are they preparing? Yeah, you were not invited to the demon cult. No, I was not invited to the demon cult. They are preparing for something. -2 funds. Goods prices have skyrocketed. You need to act fast if you want any chance of survival. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Good choice. This is the worst event. What do you mean by the worst event? Impossible angles and seemingly moving lines make your head spin. Non-Euclidean. Needs the Ikumi ally. Oh, that event? When you say worse, what do you mean by that? As in, like, all the choices are bad? Or that it can lead to something really bad if you pick the wrong one? Correct. How is this possible? You do find a few jars all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take 1 jar home. Kana, what are you doing? Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky, don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy little creature? I know that some people have weird fetishes, but a fetish for eels? Not my thing, personally. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice-cold water is a good idea. I think a cold bath would just make me ill. I'm gonna go with a hot bath. Fuck. Plus one doom. Okay. This hot bath is so inviting you spend an extra hour in it. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go check it out. Is Eel still alive? Of course it's not alive. It shouldn't be alive. The telephone sounds and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter the apartment, everything turns silent. Gossip junkie. Huh. -1 reason. Chance to hit is lowered by 5. That's not bad. If I just hit twice, 75% chance, I will finish this. Nice. Kinda was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. Inspect. ... Legend from the something prefecture. Eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all the visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Eels of the something prefecture would lay their eggs inside human ... Lovely. That's great to know. Where else would they be laying their eggs? Unless it was inside the one orifice that humans have. Actually, there are two, now that I think about it. There's the digestive tract, and then there are your ear holes, which I don't think would fit that many eggs. Humans have a lot of orifices, but technically they are connected in one long tract. So it doesn't really matter which hole you use, it's going to end up in the same place. Just saying. They aren't like ostrich eggs, no, but even if you think about this, actually, now that I think about it, if they are the size of flying fish roe, that would be a lot of eggs even inside of your ear holes. Anyway, moving on from this conversation, that's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you could really use a drink. Get the most expensive one, I do have the funds, or get the cheapest one. Am I cheapo? Yep, I'm a cheapo. You buy a can of off-brand soda and take a drink. It tastes a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. Okay, +5 EXP. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You just wish you could throw this damned jar into the trash. Dear God, you got it. Yeah. Keep watching people get that check. That is unbelievable. Oh, is that... So if you fail that, I'm guessing something really bad happens? Like you get egged? Get some delicious little eggies inside of you. You decide to enter the small shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them might prove to be difficult. Buy them around. That's not a mystery-related event, but yes. It's just safer. It's safer just to pay. Indeed. No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try to break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. Before we do that, though, we're gonna level up, gain an additional inventory slots, fast hands, quick thinking. May need reason. Okay, we're gonna go with reason. I trust you, Chief. I think I want the dexterity because of the buff I'm guessing it's gonna give to combat. Right now, we have a lot of inventory slots, and we don't have any other weapon, really. So I think quick thinking is good. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. No hands. We already have 2 hands. You don't need any more than that. You spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? School. Suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. Though with all that doom, knife is gonna be crucial. For sure. Oh. -10. Okay, so that's gonna be a 70% chance to hit. Do I want to tank a hit? Or do I want to dodge it first and then go all in? I think hit, dodge, next time we're going to try going all in. You feel yourself getting older and weaker. Camera is a built-in dodge, by the way. Oh, is it? Flash. Adds a chance to dodge the incoming attack. Oh, nice! Okay. That's pretty cool. So, if that's the case, is there any point in using dodge if you have the camera equipped? There's no point? Okay. Alright, so just go all in on attacks then, since the camera should help you dodge. That's really good to know. Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the apartment yourself. Okay. Where the hell is Kana? We can escape and leave Kana alone. Or we could go to the bathroom or the bedroom. Let's see. I mean, we could totally just ditch Kana. She doesn't need to stay alive. We have no loyalty to friends. Miss out the unique eel drops? Bathroom. Sure, kill best girl, see if I care. Okay. We're gonna go into the bathroom. Rotting body of your neighbor is... Sorry, the soul and body of your neighbor is rotting away inside of putrid, murky water. Both of his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails. Oh my god, I cannot read right now. Leading from them in all directions. Okay, bedroom time then. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped in the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid. But what was the automod alert? Gotta be more careful. Apparently kill best girl was something that alerted the automod. I'm afraid there's something in my eye now, too. You must go to a hospital or puncture her eye. Turns out talking about Kana in that way is bad. Yeah, apparently we're not allowed to call her best girl. Oh, I'm guessing this is the reason why you said to raise your reason, huh? To puncture her eye. Is there a check, though? Like a chance of accidentally killing her if we puncture her eye? I don't know. Like, I feel like hospital would be safer, but there has to be a reason why they give us the option to puncture her eye immediately. How aggressively would you have to stab? I'm not sure if you've had like dissections during biology class in school, but eyes are actually surprisingly difficult to puncture if you are trying not to hurt anything around the eye. Unless you go straight through the cornea, which is like the most fragile part. But anyway, we're gonna move on from this discussion. We're gonna puncture her eye. God. I cannot believe I have to do this personally. This eye gore is so bad. My own eye hurts. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will Kana even survive the blood loss? You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is immediately taken to the operating theater, and you collapse on the chair in the waiting room. Dude, wake up. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend. Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctor the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winky with my left eye anytime soon. But thank you for saving my life. Receive... Ooh. That's really good. -1 damage from attacks. She is a really good ally. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs inside of eyes? Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying your neighbor's place. Ending A. That's why eels mystery first. That makes sense. An Aurora-like event. Entirely localized to this town. Reason cost of all spells is increased by 1. Okay. Entirely localized above Shiokawa, and Shiokawa alone. Okay, I think more reason is good. And if I drink this, I can get my stamina. Alright. Fear Festival or School Scissors? I think School Scissors. I think this is the shorter one. I remember the Fear Festival being very convoluted. So we're gonna go with this. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his cryptic notebook full of cryptic notes. I'm adding words, apparently. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? The school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your cryptic friend with his cryptic notes, doing cryptic things in his cryptic way. Your cryptic missing friend has left you a cryptic notebook. If the cryptic rumors are true, to stop the cryptic tall woman with scissors, you need to perform a ritual to force her cryptic material form to appear in our dimension cryptically. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil, and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. We got the save friend ending. So I do want to see if I can get other endings, even if it means sacrificing my friend. We are going to check out check out the school lockers, maybe? Or explore the school. I think we're gonna look at the... Yeah, I think we're gonna explore the school first. See if we can get anything. We stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help your investigation. Sure, check it out. Knowledge check success. You find a curious text file containing occult instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone from trying it. -2 doom. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry to find these. Okay, we are going to continue exploring the school. The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. Turning on the lights, obviously. +1 reason. Nice. We found the blessed chalk on the roof. So we are going to... are you going to play Disco Elysium? Probably not today, but I will be playing it sometime in the future. I do want to continue that save file that I have. I've also never really played Disco Elysium in depth, so it'll be fun to do that on stream and record it for posterity. Okay, we are going to continue exploring the school. On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag, in the other, a bloody pair of scissors. -5. Okay, we're just gonna go straight in and attack. I'm sorry, Maru. Eat shit. Okay, you found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best as you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it will be enough. Right up my alley. I end up finding the most fun people through World of Horror streams. I feel like World of Horror is a weirdly not niche indie game. But then a certain type of people play that because of the whole eldritch horror Lovecraftian genre to it. It attracts a certain type of people. The cool people. Okay, so the sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. Not niche, simply only a specific group of people play it. Yeah, I don't think it's niche, because it's not unknown. This is not an unknown game. I think niche implies that it is, like, very underground-y kind of thing. Okay. Anyway, that's a square-looking thing with, like, a tadpole-looking thing there. Square with tadpole-y looking thing. Was it this? That sure looks like it. Really tough to get into it in one go. What do you know that I don't? Look, the only thing I can express is my own opinion. And yes, I feel like World of Horror as a game, it's easy to play, but hard to master. Because there's just a lot of little details in the game that you wouldn't know unless you played it enough to actually know that it's a thing that you can use. Like, for example, I had no idea that the camera actually just adds a dodge action and it's inbuilt. Anyway, wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. And there's someone just standing there. Should we observe the smog or run from the window? Wait until you learn about the calendar skip? Excuse me? What calendar skip? I think I'm going to observe the smog. Perception check success. Sludgy vapors rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. You back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomenon. The sound of scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. Okay. Spiral. Definitely not an Uzumaki reference. Absolutely not. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Paranoia status. Study issues of local newspapers. It's a waste of time. Let's study knowledge check failure. It is a complete waste of time. You spent the whole day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and occasional accidents. You find nothing related to the case at hand. New achievement? Wait, how do I check my achievements? I'm curious. How do I check it? Oh, it's only the main menu? Okay. I'll take a look at it later. I think I've unlocked 2 new achievements so far, so it'll be interesting to take a look. Okay, so we found the holy candles. We lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Okay, I guess we perform it. Wait, what's that? You take a step back as a writhing, amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now, it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. This may be your only chance. Sorry, this is also your only chance. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? Fuck no. Chance to hit is lowered by 6. I can take 3 hits and then it's over. So 2 hits maximum. Boost exists? Boost? What's a boost? Camera flash, assess situation. Is that defensive action? Action bottom right. Oh, attack boost. Okay. This effect stacks. Okay, in that case I think I can use 2 of these, right? It's a mini prep. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, so if I do that, additional 10% chance to hit. Okay, so then I'm gonna get like 96% chance of hitting. That's pretty good if I do that. Ugh. Okay, anyway, she's dead. Nice! We survived! And I got the same ending that I said I wasn't gonna get. Hit percent is shown if you hover over the attack itself. Okay. So I don't need to do quick maths. That's good. I don't need to use my brain anymore. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend gravely wounded but alive. You help him up and both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Scissors Woman is gone for good, or is she? You shudder, knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in the city to try and summon the Eldritch being. Level up! Outdoorsman, leadership, or reporter's bag. I think it's worth getting more stamina. But I'm wondering if getting luck would be good now. Because I don't think raising my charisma is going to be useful. Then again, I don't actually know what luck does. I know it's a check for some events. But does it affect anything else other than those random skill checks? If you got the math enabled, you'll see the luck stat. Can I see that in here? No, that's gonna be main menu. Wait. Extra math displayed during the rolls. Okay. I think we'll go for this. Outdoorsman and stamina, just because I want to see what it does. Okay. What's happening this time? Roads closed. Roads leading out of town are closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. Investigating areas outside of the city costs 1% more doom. Good to know, good to know. We're gonna get more reason. There we go. We're also gonna hear. I cannot read suddenly. We're also about to hear Into the Woods. Or I guess head is what you're trying to say? Head into the woods. Okay. We should really use the knife once we can. Probably. It would be worth using. Because I don't think you can use this in the lighthouse, right? I've only been to the lighthouse once, and that was entirely by luck. I had no idea what I was doing. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you for a curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree. You need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst that could happen, you ask yourself as you board the bus. Today's goal, explore the weird village. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the thick fields are surrounded by thick Oh my god, the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. The thick fields. Is someone waiting for you? Or can you continue? I think we'll just continue. Your group has arrived in the village and is currently unpacking at the inn, giving you some time to explore. The festival begins in the evening. To progress this mystery, choose actions that will advance the clock. As you learn about the terrible secrets of this village, more actions will unlock. Free action check out the inn. Advances the clock. Okay. Just these two things. Guess we'll check this out. The inn's room is dusty like it hasn't seen any visitors in years. You wonder if anyone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. Onsen sounds good, or relax for a bit? I think the onsen is probably better. Nice. +2 stamina. Free action, enjoy the festival, or advance the clock. If it's a free action, we're gonna take it. There's still some time before the festival starts. The locals are seemingly busy setting up stands and decorating the place. A few stands are already open, but you can't shake off the feeling that something is wrong. It's getting late. Enjoy the festival, buy souvenirs, look out for friends. I don't think it's a bad idea to look for friends right now. You stumble into your friend Ryoko. Can you spend some time with me? +4 Doom if agreed. Is that friend holding a gun? Is that a shotgun in their hands? Can we take this Doom? It's a leak. Yeah, that's definitely a leak in their hands. Fuck it. Help the friend. Ooh. +1 to weapons damage. That's pretty useful. Festival grounds are now open for villagers. Can we go in there again? Buy souvenirs. Enjoy the festival. There. Would you like to test your luck in this fine game? Black coat raffle. What does that even mean? What does a black coat mean? Do I want to try this? I think I might try getting one ticket, see what happens. Nice, success. +2 funds. Weird sound. Always lucky. Apparently I'm only lucky in this game. 7 luck right now. Oh, I completely forgot about checking that. Okay. Weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes up from behind thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest's edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? Who are they? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival? Explore the weird village, check out the inn. Is it worth exploring the forest right now? I'm gonna go into the onsen again. I might be getting too doomed, but I think I need the stamina, so I'll take that hit. We are going to, yeah, I think we need to explore the forest. I think that's necessary. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Get lost in thoughts or get a grip. We're gonna get a grip. -1 reason. Someone is watching you from behind the trees. Does that mean we explore the forest again? We're not gonna enjoy nature. No. Yeah, we're gonna go into the forest again. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble upon a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. Oh yeah, definitely. In a game of supernatural stuff, we should definitely destroy the shrine. That's definitely a good idea. Nothing bad would ever happen to someone who destroys a shrine. Perception check failure. To your horror, you discover a severed human hand behind the statue. -2 reason. Maybe the enemy of the bean alien shrine lord would like you more. That is true. I don't know. I kind of don't want the Fall Guys bean guy to like to hate me though. It kind of actually looks a lot like the Fall Guys bean people. I'm wondering if that was intentional. Anyway, it's 12 plus 0 over 9. I need to figure out how these rolls are actually calculated. So the 9 there comes from my 9 here. What is the plus 0 from then? I'll have to figure that out later. My reason's pretty low right now, though. Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They are talking about something awakening at the next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. It's not safe here. You decide to block the entrance to your room with the nightstand. The festival is ending tomorrow and you can't be too careful. Villagers seem to follow your every step. Should I get more reason again? Probably not. We're gonna go into the forest again. Oh. Hello. Chance to hit is lowered by 23. If I do 2 boosts, theoretically, I can hit. Base chance to hit is 103. For sure, for sure. Boost before each hit? Oh, okay. So it's not an additive thing. It works on the next thing. Okay. Nice. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go back into the forest. The katana has been carrying so hard so far. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's walls. Try to decipher them because that's the only option we can pick. Top 2 weapon for a reason? Oh! Did I really accidentally pick up a good weapon? That's good, that's good. You recognize the strange symbols and connect them to the horrors plaguing your town. Why is it quiet all of a sudden? Explore the festival. Is that blood? Where is everyone? A trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to the outskirts of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest, an answer is waiting for you. 4 actions into sunrise. You start to recognize some of the paths and rocks you've seen earlier. Okay, let's see. You have the feeling you're being watched when you hear a branch snapping. You quickly turn around. There is someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Send park ranger? I mean, that's an option that I can use, right? Would that sacrifice her though? I kind of like having the extra damage buff. I feel like if we start running, that's gonna be a check and potentially a reason, like damage to the reason. If we confront the person though, it's either confronting the person or sending the park ranger. But I don't want to sacrifice her. When's the next time you're gonna get exactly that ally? True. Okay. We're gonna send the park ally. Park ranger tells you to hide as she raises her rifle and goes to confront the person. After a while, you peek out from behind a tree. The only thing left is a rifle on the floor. Both Ryoko and the ranger are missing, minus an ally plus an item. Illicit firearm two-handed perception. Ooh, my perception's pretty good. Damage is lower. Speed is just about the same. Damage when shot is 32. An old rifle. You wouldn't know where to find a buyer for it. I'm wondering if I want to equip that. Because I'm not sure if there's like a mechanic where you need to have bullets to use it. And I obviously don't have any bullets. Yeah, I got 0 bullets. So probably for the best to not equip it since we don't have bullets. You can smack people with it, which is always funny. I also just realized that looks like a face, doesn't it? With the eyes, the nose, and the mouth right here. Got that Midsommar vibes. While exploring the factory, you were caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. After tying you up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come. You hear a raspy voice, your aunt's voice, coming from the priest's weird mask. She signals towards the door behind her. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. Ooh, wonder what this option would have been. Lovely. Sadly, you didn't have that option. Yeah. Maybe if I had hands, I would have had an option there. With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights and the hand of a police officer saving you from falling. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual, blood, and eldritch being. The village is abandoned, with no trace of blood anywhere. You were the only one seeing the ancient horror. Far out fable of a fear festival ending A. While you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them, the people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would have happened if you didn't stop the ritual in time. Final level up. There's no point getting detection. Allow the switching of equipment during combat encounters. So it's going to be one of these two. Hey cult guys, check this out. Quick hands. Is it time for the quick hands? Is it finally time to show what your fingies can do? For the lulz. I mean, it would be nice to have charisma just so that I can have better stats. I mean, since we came this far, I'm gonna actually try to get to the end of this run, because I don't think I've ever completed this game properly, and I'm very curious right now. Time skip. +5 doom. Great. I just didn't see what the lighthouse checks were. We're gonna take the key. We are going to take a bath. We're gonna take this. Fill this up again. Get some reason. And then we are going to go to the lighthouse. Full stamina. Should I just take this then? I'll take the bottle later. We're gonna enter the lighthouse. We're gonna see what happens. Final padlock. Oh, if it's bold, it's full then. I thought I was at stamina 17. Unless... Ah, I see. The blood loss has reduced my stamina. Okay. Okay, time to enter the lighthouse. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things: that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and fast as you can. You're afraid that there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. There's a charisma check. oh no. Access my storage. Is there anything? Absolutely not. I also completely forgot about using the pocket knife. That's fine. We're gonna start climbing. Climbing up the winding stairs, you were stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. Chance to hit is lowered by 25. So I need to hit him 3 times. And it's only doom, so... This should be fine, right? This should be fine. base chance to hit is 105? Oh damn, it actually is. Why is it so high? Like, dex weapon. Okay, so the dex weapon has a chance of hitting 80, but because my dex is 7, it bumps it up? Is that how it works? They scale with their main stat. Okay. I don't get that maths. How does it go from 80 plus 7 equals 105? Anyway, Trial of Blood. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal... Don't worry about it. I'm gonna worry about it. You find a metal gate that blocks your path. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird, moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water. But to power the gates, you need to disconnect a faulty plug. Just like you shouldn't worry about the portrait at the top of one. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. We're not gonna look at that. Strength check failure. Not enough strength. You're surprised at how much effort it takes to disconnect the faulty plug. As you force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. Finally, you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens, -3 stamina. And that is our shadow girlfriend. Do not bully her. She's a good girl. Trial of Blood electricity. Following the winding staircase, you were stopped by the metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power the gate. Bro. Knowledge check passed. You're about to grab the rods, but then you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens, plus 10 EXP. Okay, that's good. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Select the second enemy you fought in this run. It was Shiro-san, right? It was... I think it was Shiro-san. The magician was definitely after like the third fight, because the magician was after the second mystery. We fought... Our first encounter was in our second mystery, and we fought 2 things. Oh my god, my bad memory is starting to affect me. I'm gonna say Shiro-san. Oh no! Plus 5 doom. Your head starts to hurt. It's mannequin. Oh dear. Your head starts to hurt. Is everything just something you've imagined? The photos suddenly disappear and so does the door, allowing you to continue. Look, I can barely remember what I had for breakfast, so I'm not surprised. I can't remember something that happened 2 hours ago. My reason was already like at 1. If I lose any more, I will actually go insane. You were stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back. When you notice a knife in her hand, you have to think fast. Try to reason with her. Not enough charisma. You try to talk to her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. Following the winding staircase, you stop. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all your clues and newspaper clippings and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them except one. The second mystery. I'm pretty sure it was the botanist that we did second. I think. I'm gaslighting myself right now. uh, um. Yeah, Evolving Eels was third. School Scissors was the fourth one. Beckoning Bulletin had to be the first. So it was definitely the botanist. Because the fifth one was the Fear Festival. Correct answer. I'm right. Oh my god, I swore I was gaslighting myself into believing something that was wrong. I was right. Okay, you rip the newspaper clipping of the case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it and, with a buzz, the gate opens. It would have been funnier if I ended with 99%. It would have been very dramatic. New achievement unlocked. Okay. Did I arrive too late? As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse to the floor. Yo! We actually succeeded? That's the first time I actually succeeded in this game. Wow. Thank you so much, Jeef, by the way. I definitely couldn't have done that without you. Yeah, the next day everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you are safe for now. Level 6, difficulty cultist. You've solved 5 mysteries, saw 18 new events, encountered 10 new enemies, and 7 new achievements. Nah, it wasn't too much backseating. I really appreciate the help, because I have very little idea what I'm doing with this game. Time to look at the achievements. I'm guessing that's an extra. And achievements. Defeat an enemy with a baseball bat, unlocks flare gun item. Have your ally die during a combat encounter, unlocks Ryuchi. Complete a playthrough without resting, unlocks challenges. Complete a game with the 5th character, unlocks Samurai. Surprise the dog, unlocks the innocent student outfit. Defeat an old god with over 90% do and unlocks the bone saw. Roll a 1 during a stat check, unlocks Hermit. Win your first playthrough, endless mode. Win a playthrough using the World of Horror backstory, unlocks medical history background. Defeat a human enemy in 1 combat round, unlocks Blood Frenzy. Okay, I think that's all the achievements that I've unlocked, right? Counter 3 dream, 30 cigarettes in the inventory. Discover a hole in the painting. Drink the blood of a forgotten beast and survive. Destroy your eye and open the third one. Meet your other neighbor. There's a lot of different things, huh? Change the date and stop the curse? Complete the Butt Dad challenge? There's a lot of replayability thanks to this, I'm guessing. The Butt Dad challenge? Do I want to know what that is? Lose your playthrough due to Doom. As Moriko, defeat an enemy with a working chainsaw. It's for a character you haven't got yet. Okay. Meet and defeat something evil. I've met the something evil thing. The something truly evil. I'm curious, what would have happened if I met the something evil thing? Something would have definitely happened, of course. Anyway. Yeah. Statistically, it would try to kill you. I wouldn't be surprised by that. Definitely would have been trying to kill me. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me for this playthrough. I appreciate you guys joining me. Thank you so much for helping me and guiding me through this. Could you imagine something evil trying to kill you? I definitely can't imagine that. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me again, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm probably gonna stream again tomorrow. It might be more World of Horror, it might be Disco Elysium, it depends on how I feel. But yeah, I shall see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!